Hello everyone, I'm Bels from Custodes Fidei. So this video has been a long time in the making. Ever since January 1st, I believe, was when RZ wanted to make the Catholic Reconquista side of his Protestant Reconquista. So we got a lot of things to talk about. I've thought about a lot of things. I wanted to address a lot of things. I'm probably not going to get to all of them. Be patient with me. This is my first video ever recording. I don't have the best setup. My lighting, obviously, pretty horrible. Camera's set at 720, but hopefully I can get that higher in the future. So what I do want to talk about is who Custodes Fidei is, who I am, and what we're trying to do. So I'm going to start bottom up. Who am I? I'm Belisarius. I'm not going to release my real name yet. At least not for a while. I don't want to get doxxed. So I grew up in a small town in Arkansas, and I grew up Southern Baptist. I wasn't always a Catholic. I'm a convert. And part of that is still what I'm doing. I still haven't, I guess I have fully converted, but I still haven't learned everything I should know about the faith. I'm still learning things every day. I'm getting around to stuff. But I became a Catholic after many years of being an atheist. So I grew up Southern Baptist throughout my childhood. In my teen years, I met a lot of friends in middle school and junior high and high school, and they were all LGBT and atheist, and I wanted to be like them. So I did those things. I even identified as trans privately for a good while, and thanks be to God, I am no longer in that state. My brain is fully developed, and I no longer have any of those weird desires from the social contagions. So I went through all of that in my teenage years, and after about 18, I decided to come back to Christ. I didn't know how yet, but I wanted to be with Christ, and I did my research, and I found the Catholic Church, the one true church, the Holy Church, the Apostolic Church, and just went from there and became infatuated with Christ. Not in the way that many people would take that term, but in a spiritually and agape love sort of way. Not the type of way that our culture tries to make the term love seem anymore. And what is Custodes Fidei? So we started out Custodes Fidei as Catholic Reconquista. And this was in grouping with RZ's Catholic Reconquista. And he is not always the best Catholic apologist. He is Presbyterian, so that's not to be unexpected. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to try to bring traditional Catholicism back to the forefront of American and worldwide Catholicism. I say American mostly because I'm American, and that's what we can start with here and now. We're not going to be able to change what the clergy says. Hopefully we don't disagree with the clergy. I love the church and I want to stay in full communion. And I want to preface that we're not trying to be schismatic in any way. I know some sedevacantists at one point got interested in our group, and I try to shut that down. We have rules against overt sedevacantism in our Discord server, where we are mostly based out of right now. We are wanting to make Catholicism in America the prominent and most accepted worldview here. We want to become a fraternity, and we want to make sure that all Catholics know what we are supposed to believe, the dogmas of the church. We want to make it where you go through the town in the city square and you see a procession going on. That would be beautiful. We want to make Catholic moral dogma the main part of what we work for in our politics. We want to make America a Catholic nation. We want to make America Catholic again, you could even say. That's supposed to be a joke. Like I said, this is my first video, just getting used to it. But that's what we're wanting to do. And the problem with that and how we've started is RZ, being the Protestant Reconquista, is bringing Protestants back to mainline traditional churches within their Protestant denominations. But even the most liberal Catholic Church is more traditional than the vast majority of Protestant churches. We are the first church, the one holy Catholic and Apostolic Church. So as much as RZ is a cool guy and he's shows up in our server every once in a while, says hi, talks to us, makes jokes, we will have to separate from the Protestant Reconquista. And I hope he understands that. He did say that he would respond to this video, so hopefully we can still be on good terms. So that's a huge part that I wanted to get across in this video. This is just the start. Going to go ahead and let y'all know that we will have our Instagram, Facebook, and X links in the description. I'll have my own personal Instagram and X links for my Bels account in the description as well. And I hope you'll have a blessed rest of y'all's day.